Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I want to talk about something that's been a huge part of my life for the past year, my book, and I want to share what it taught me in that process, specifically 5 fears that I had to overcome through writing this book. My name is Vergia Davidson. I'm a mental health consultant. I help managers to keep top performers happy at work. Welcome to Strive Effect. So the reality is writing mindful leadership, building a culture of mental health within the workplace was not always easy. There was a lot of fears. I had an idea of what an author would look like. I thought I had to have this, I had to have that. So the first lesson I learned is to overcome that blank page syndrome, where you're like, I have all these ideas, I'm ready to sit down, I'm ready to, get everything out. And then you sit down and you're like, oh, there's nothing there. I was so motivated yesterday. I had so many ideas and now they're just not flowing. I had to learn that it's important to start small. You don't have to start at the beginning of the book. You can start at the end of the book. You can start in the middle of the book. At the end of the day, it will all come together. So that lesson was so important. So it took that pressure off of me of I need to have this amount of content in this time. I'm telling you, that was extremely stressful. And I would encourage you, any goal that you have, break it down in bite-sized chunks. It really makes the difference. The second fear is that imposter syndrome. I'm thinking, okay, I need to have something profound to share. So-and-so did it that way. So-and-so did it that way. And the reality was I just couldn't find my own voice. And it was really hard to manage volunteering, working, and writing this book all at the same time. In addition to that self-doubt of, okay, is it okay to write the book? Is it too early to write the book? Will people want to buy it? Will people want to read it? All these different things came to mind. But what was important that really helped me, especially my writing coach, was really great at helping with that. She was like, you know what? You need to find your own unique voice. And it's okay to not resonate with everyone. Maybe this type of audience, that's for you, but maybe this type of audience, that's not for you. And that's okay. Her name is Melissa Newton. She's amazing. She is a writing coach. She helps you kind of break the ideas down, but also she's a publisher as well. She's amazing and I definitely recommend her. So she really helped me to get over this imposter syndrome and realize that I do have a lot to offer. And this isn't the only book I'll write. Maybe there are other books that are coming along the way, but just start and see where it goes. The other fear is overcoming the writer's block. I'm telling you, I have gone to so many different coffee shops. I have worked in so many different unconventional ways, even in my car, even as I wait for different errands. But the reality is, whenever I could write something down, I did. And I moved away from I need to be in a structured environment to be able to be productive. That really helped me just to start to put things down and even to be flexible. And that's a lesson that I think is really valuable, because sometimes you can't have 6 hours straight to focus on something. Maybe you have an hour today, you have an hour tomorrow, you have 2 hours on the weekend. So how do you make it work? But then it goes back to understanding why you're doing it, what you are doing when you're most productive, how to be productive. All these questions are really important to answer. So for me, I knew morning time was my peak time. So I would definitely book a lot more things that I want to get done for the book in the morning. And then even if I was meeting with my coach, I know I'm not a night person, and thank God we had a time difference. So I think the latest time we would meet would be 3 or 4. So for me, that was really helpful. But maybe for someone else, that would be too much stress. They want to do it maybe at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock when things are a little bit more calm. So finding what works for you to overcome that writer's block is super important, because it is going to come, and that's okay too. The fourth lesson I'll share is the criticism. And it's not the criticism from other people, but the criticism that came in my own head. There were so many self-doubt messages after you've written the book. Now all your ideas are out, you have it in one place, and then you're like, this. So I really had to decide that I'm gonna be intentional about believing in myself, believing in the support, believing that even if, it's not exactly where I want it to be, the fact that I actually created something that's beneficial and that I can learn from it. And I hope you do check out my video on how to overcome failure and how to be confident, because it is really beneficial. So by just realizing that you're doing the best you can really helped me. The last lesson I learned is rejection. So you have the book, your content is out there, but then it's like, how do you present yourself? How do you react to the yeses and the nos? And as you put yourself out there, sometimes it could be very scary. And people might say, oh, it's okay, I don't really align with what you're doing. That's really, really good. Maybe talk to this person, maybe talk to this person. And sometimes that rejection can make you second guess who you are or your value. But I've really learned that it's so important to know why you're doing what you're doing, because even when you hear the no, you can use it as kind of ammunition on how to learn how to do it better. And each time you're pitching yourself, you're learning. So I would say if you are wanting to write a book or you want to do something, don't wait until you have all the things in a row. I would say just start and get the support. The support makes the world of a difference. And I hope these tips were helpful. Be sure to like or hit the subscribe button. Until next time.